Good morning. It is February 5th. This is day 18, and I'm just collapsing my Hennessy hammock right now. It was a good night's sleep. It wasn't quite as cold as yesterday, but it did get a little bit cold, but not as bad as it was yesterday. Did I say the time? It is 8:40, and my real plan here, I have 52 kilometers before I get to the BJ shop down in what is it, V-I-N-H. I'll put the spelling down below. And I'm going to be just taking this coastal route all the way there. I didn't write down all the names of because of each street on the coastal route, but I'll be following just the coastal route. Like the first leg of the journey, this road's called Duong Bien Bien. Like I said, I'll put all the spelling down below. But I think the name changes after I hit the bridge. There's a bridge I have to go over. It could continue on, but yeah, I'll just be weaving my way, hugging up against the coast as much as possible, just because it's a nicer trip. And yeah, it's running parallel with the QL1A, so if I ever need to utilize the Q1LA, I can just, turn over and pick it up over and continue along that if I need to. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to collapse my stuff, hopefully less than an hour. Yesterday it was kind of ridiculous. It was just because, I'm layered with all my clothing. I got to take all of that off and put it back in the clean bag. And, sometimes it just takes a while. But anyway, I'm going to get going so I can get rolling. One other thing that I bought when I bought the Hex Rainfly in Japan, the Hennessy hammock comes with this very small pocket right here. It's a dual pocket. This one's very small. It's good for throwing your phone in to charge if you have a little battery bank, but your wallet and stuff. It's a small pocket. They sell this additional large size pocket where the opening's actually on the hole or on the side, and yeah, it holds a lot of stuff, and it's tucked down by your feet, and it connects to the back ridge line. Like the ridge line's actually right here, so it connects where the ridge line actually connects in, so it doesn't slide back and forth. Very handy, very useful when you need to reach additional clothing and stuff. You can just put them right back here. Your warmer stuff, if you don't need it, you can leave it there. Once it gets colder at night, reach up and grab it. Yeah, so those were the two additional things I bought. I bought them in Japan because, who knows where I'm going to see them again. So I just lucked out that one of the smaller stores was carrying a Hennessy hammock. So I purchased it when I went back to see if they had an additional snakeskin. Actually, no, I was looking for, on the tarps, you can actually put these little rain funnels so you can fill up your water bottles and stuff. I've seen if they had any of those, and they just ended up having the Hex Rainfly and that. So they didn't have the water funnels for your water catchments. So I'll still look for those. But anyway, yeah, I just want to throw that in real quick. It's a really good hammock. I've been enjoying it. Peace. Passing by and noticing these things right here, I just realized these are burial plots right by the rice field, right next to the main road. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting because it looks like they just maybe dig a hole in the sand and then pile some sand on top of it. So I thought it was interesting. I stopped and filmed it real quick. I just wanted to stop here where all the boats are. I noticed all the boats have a similar design. I want to get up a little closer to them. And they're a beautifully ingenious design of, looks like right here, it's you have bamboo, and underneath it right here, you have styrofoam. And the construction of it is beautiful, man. I mean, that's an awesome fishing vessel. You can see right over here where either that's old, they're replacing the styrofoam, or yeah, that's probably old styrofoam, but now I know why there's styrofoam all over the beaches. It's from these boats. And they're just beautifully crafted. Ingenious designs. Wow. Anyway, I just want to pull over real quick and film that. My battery's a little low, so I'm not sure how much I'll film. But off and running. The beach. The church in the distance. You know, I said my battery's low, it's below 50%. So I have to find somewhere tonight to actually charge up my phones and my battery pack. I do have one small emergency recharge. It only charges my phone to about maybe 40%. I can use that when in doubt. Anyway, I just wanted to film some of the territory I'm going through because it's beautiful. This is the road that's closest to the. I think most of these are unnamed. I can try and look it up later, but a lot of them are unnamed. Found a nice little overlook here. I'm gonna just stop and have some something to eat. It is 12:20 right now. I booked a room at a hostel, or not a hostel, a hotel that I found for a little over $6. It's right by the BJ shop, so in the morning I could walk over there. I didn't book it for more than one night, or just one night, because I don't know, it could be a shabby hotel anyway. But I'm gonna do some cold soaking. Cold soaking is basically, you got your jar. I got some shallots in there right now. I just found out there were shallots. I was like, what are the? I thought they were garlics, red garlics, and they taste more like onions. So basically what you do is you crush up all your noodles, because it actually cooks better that way. And it's easier to fit in the jar. Put this in the jar, put the seasoning in and stuff like that, then just screw on the lid and let it soak for a while. And you use the back end of the lid on this side as a cutting board. And yeah, so I'll do that right now, and within 5 or 10 minutes I'll have something to eat. Bye. Okay, I'm coming into a town. I just crossed the bridge. I don't know the name of the town yet. Maybe I'll try and post it down below. It's like a fishing village, but also very heavy on the Catholic Christian influence. I've already passed one pretty major church, and obviously there's one right there to the right. A big cross up on the hill here. That's nice. Okay, you're dying. There's the name of the town. I'll just do a pass through real quick. Although I'm supposed to go in the opposite way. I'll just do a quick pass through. Alright, I made it to Vienna. I'm about 6 miles from my hostel, or my hotel. 6 kilometers from my... I just saw this, and 2009. Looks like a cave that you worship in. Which is kind of weird because it's Catholic. I guess that's a misreading of... It's kind of neat though. I'll go ahead and destroy it. That's pretty neat. I made it to hostel or my hotel. Just getting here, and I give you a time check real quick. It is 4:35. I was at the VJ shop, and this is me right here, 207. And all they seemed to have was the for the camera wise, no luck. All they seemed to have was the Action 5 Pro, but with none of the accessories. You're supposed to get the chest mount for free and the handlebar mount for free. And she's like, out of stock on everything. The 360 out of stock, the DJI pockets out of stock, any of the accessories for the Action 5 and stuff like this. So instead of just doing a compulsion buy and buying it just to have a better camera, I'm gonna weigh my options right now. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but the buying the Oppo phone is the other one. That's the other option. But I kind of definitely want to, if I'm going to continue documenting my journeys, I do need a good camera. It's a big purchase, so I don't want to drop $400 on something when $100 more gets me the camera I want, and later on down the line regret that purchase. So because they're all around 400, 500. Anyway, yeah, the day's over. I got the double bed, because it said it had a view, but a view of what? Of another building. So, it did come with its own bathroom, though. It's just, I'm not sure if the single actually had its own bathroom. It didn't say it had its own shower. Um, so for $6, you know, six and some change. I mean, you can't really complain. I mean, you can, but it would be futile. Anyway, day's over, everybody. I'm going to log on to the internet. That way I can finish uploading yesterday's journey. I ran out of data. Like 30% in, my data shut off because I ran out of data. 4 gigs a day is not quite enough. So yeah, so I'll upload both of them. I'll edit this up and upload it and stuff like that. And you'll get 2 of them pretty about the same time. Yeah, so tomorrow the journey continues. I made my kilometers today, 54, something like that, I think. And tomorrow, I don't know. I haven't planned that out yet. I'll plan it out tonight when I'm, you know, home. I'll figure out a good route, and I'll figure out what to do about the camera. But, all right, guys. Peace, and see you tomorrow. Good night, y'all. Bam.